Welcome to the 2021 Ohio University Music Industry Summit. My name is Josh Antonuccio. I'm an associate professor and director of the School of Media Arts and Studies, and I'm the director of this conference. First of all, thanks to Kelly Lee Owens for that opening DJ set. Last year's Intersong was one of my favorite albums of 2020. Just so excited to have her here. After last year's sudden cancellation, we are just so excited to be with you all again and have been laboring to build a virtual conference to serve great content, host relevant discussions, and provide an opportunity to connect with the greater industry community. We've got a phenomenal lineup for you all today, and I'm glad to see so many people joining in from campuses and music communities across Ohio, throughout the US, and around the world. We want to encourage you to share who you are in the chat in our session breaks. Even better, share your LinkedIn profile or a social media handle or a website where people can connect with you. Being separated has been incredibly difficult for all of us. We hope that today serves as a place where you can network and meet new people throughout the day's events. So feel free to post about who you are in the chat. Also, we've got so many great sponsors who provided items for us to give away today, including gear from Shure Microphones, Ohio's own Earthquaker devices, Athens' own Stuart McDonald and Blue Eagle Music, as well as gift certificates to some of Athens' best food and drink, including Jack Yo's Pub and Brewery, Donkey Coffee and Espresso, and Avalanche Pizza. We've had a committed team that's been working for the past 6 months on this event. First and foremost, we are thrilled to be able to work with Red Story on this virtual conference. Based in Nashville, they have built our conference platform and overseen all production. The whole team has been extraordinary. Additionally, I want to thank the Ohio University conference team, Drew Holsaffel of the Performing Arts and Concert Series, Mackenzie Kaharski of the Voinovich School, and Michael DePiero of the College of Business. There is no way this event could run without their dedication and long hours working on this event. There are many others who helped make today possible, many of which you'll hear from throughout the day's events. To start off, I would like to introduce Dr. Dwayne Nellis, President of Ohio University.
Thank you, Josh, and thanks to everyone who is here today with us for the 3rd Annual Music Industry Summit. Ohio University is very proud of our focus on creativity, entrepreneurship, and industry engagement. The Scripps College of Communication and the School of Media Arts and Studies, for example, have been steadily growing direct pathways to careers in the music and media industries. They are truly at the forefront of experiential learning for students. Another leader in this area is the Center for Entrepreneurship, co-founded by the College of Business and the Voinovich School of Leadership and Public Affairs. The center is a unique model that blends business incubation with public service. Programs like these provide tremendous opportunities for our students. And today, Bobcats are employed in major sectors of the music industry all across the country after learning about the business of music right here in southeastern Ohio. This is thanks to our outstanding programs and to special events such as the one we have today. Many thanks to the organizers and to everyone who's participating in the Ohio University Music Industry Summit. Thank you once again for being here. Enjoy the day and go Bobcats.
Thank you, President Nellis. We have a long history of alumni from Ohio University making an impact in the media and music industry, and our first guest is a part of that tradition. Ken Ehrlich was the 40-year producer of the Grammys and has provided some of music's most iconic moments. Ken will be joining us throughout the day to moderate 2 of our artist keynotes, and we'll start off the day talking with him about the history of his work with the Grammys, as well as some of the inside stories behind music's biggest night. But first, I want to extend a huge thank you to 2 of our presenting sponsors, the Revada Foundation and the Hayden Roberts Foundation, for their extraordinary support for this event. The Revada Foundation of the Logan family of Alexandria, Virginia was founded in 2016. They sponsor multiple areas of the arts and social justice. Thank you to Andrew Logan and the team at the Revada Foundation for your support. I'd also like to share a special video from the Hayden Roberts Foundation. They have been instrumental in helping us to launch the virtual conference this year, and were a big supporter in the production of the virtual Nelsonville Music Festival last summer. Hayden Roberts was one of my students through his time at Ohio University, and here is the story of his remarkable life and the mission of the foundation formed in his name.
For some people, Music is more a calling than a hobby. It's a spiritual expression, a platform for community, the very oxygen of life. Hayden Roberts was one of those people. He started as a high schooler hosting backyard gatherings, inviting anyone and actually everyone he knew to just bring an instrument and start playing. These jamborees grew in scope, coming to be known as Folk Fest, with stages, lighting, soundboards, merchandise benefiting local nonprofits, and everything in between. The feelings and emotions that come from moments like these, that tickle of live music in your bones and memories formed with friends, that's the reason all of us are here today. In college at Ohio University, Hayden further immersed himself in the music industry. He studied it, he wrote about it in local magazines, interned at Stewart's Opera House and the Nelsonville Music Festival, and worked for a National Rock and Roll Cancer Foundation. He hosted shows in his own living room and festivals in his own backyard that were influential enough to garner the attention of President Obama. Much of this Hayden did as he battled through a leukemia diagnosis he received as a freshman, which really only served to amplify his impact. The most serendipitous example of this came during a Bonnaroo reunion with Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, a band that had visited Hayden the day he received a bone marrow transplant.
About a year ago, you guys made it at the hospital. Yeah, I got a transplant that day that saved my life.
Hayden! That's bring him up,
Hayden's enduring legacy continues to inspire those who knew him and believe in the meaningful human connections that stem from the shared experience of music and its performance. He literally built the stage for communities to come together around the idea that music fosters a better world. Today, the Hayden Roberts Foundation continues the work that was so integral to his life by providing scholarships, sponsorships, and grants to projects that allow access to these shared experiences. We partner with individuals and organizations who are creating community-based musical events under the belief that there is no more powerful combination than the integration of music, arts, and impact. We'll see you at the show, Music Fanatics. Until then, do good, be well, have fun.